for other people to catch on to that.
That's good.
Awesome.
So I want to jump in. I have a question for you. I think this is very important because I've been always told that people buy what other people tell, right? And so, or what other people experience. So how important is it that we have testimonials, or how important is it to have testimonials in the process of actually putting your product and services out there?
Absolutely. Can I say one quick tip for all the coaches and service providers out there? Stop talking about yourself. Nobody cares about how much money you have in your bank account. They only care about how much money you could put in somebody else's bank account. So stop talking about yourself. My timeline, my social media is flooded with the results that I'm giving to my clients. So testimonials are more than just you trying to boost up your ego. It's you telling the world that the service that I provide is actually impacting people. That's why I only affiliate my brand, the Camel Success Network brand, with women who are making impact into the world, not just talking about themselves. Because, you know, we leave the ego for when we're looking at ourselves in the mirror every day and saying, I'm a bad, I don't want to say that.
Right. That part. Right. I love it. I love it.
But when you get on social media, you talk about the people that are being impacted from the product or service that you're offering.
That's good.
And how should those testimonials look? Video? Should you say somebody emails you? Should you take a screenshot? Like, how do you recommend that we post those testimonials?
I love video testimonials because nowadays people can buy text testimonials. I don't know if y'all know that, but yeah, I love video testimonials because you can see that that's the real person that you work with, and take screenshots all the time. Literally in the past 24 hours, I took in about 4 screenshots from clients who said, Coach, I just got a client. Coach, I just got a new customer. Coach, you know, and then you save those and you could just use that to post for later on. Anything can be a testimonial. You going live right now and people are telling you, oh my God, girl, you're amazing. You're awesome. You just changed my life. That's a screenshot that you could post as a testimonial. So testimonials can come from really any place. Anytime you impact somebody, gave them a transformation, share it to the world.
That's good.
That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Hey, listen, Letitia, I just want to ask you real quick, you know, we kind of get to the end, right? And we talk about what the end looks like, but I know we probably left somebody at the word go, right? How is it that we can effectively generate the leads in the first place, right? How do we build our list? How do we get into a position where we actually have some people to talk to? We have some people to talk, you know? So I don't know if you call it lead generation. I don't know the correct term for it, building your list. I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about it, like it's a lot of noise out there, but I know you can kind of decipher and give me some auntie wisdom and kind of tell me what's really going on.
Absolutely. So there's 1 or 2 ways that I show my clients how to build leads. You can go the paid lead route, which absolutely has a higher conversion when it comes to closing into your big offer. Or you can do build a community first, get as many people in there that is interested in your brand and your message, and start to promote within. It depends on the client. There's always a case-by-case basis. If I'm working with somebody that wants to go more high ticket, or working with somebody who wants to launch services. So it all dependable upon that. But leads don't happen until you lead and show up on a consistent basis and letting everybody know what it is that you offer and what your message is all about.
That's good.
Awesome sauce.
So just to piggyback off of that real quick, and I know we're kind of getting you real close with questions here, but so what are some good options and platforms that we have to actually do those kind of lead generating activities to attract those people?
Absolutely. The number one thing you got to do is that, first of all, you got to figure out which generation that you're trying to market to. There's baby boomers, there's Generation X, and there's millennials. If you're going for the millennial route, yes, guaranteed, most of them are on Instagram, and even now they're mostly on TikTok. If you're not leveraging TikTok, I don't know what you're doing. And then you got the Generation X and the baby boomers who are more on LinkedIn, Facebook, and all the other platforms. So you got to first look at what generation are you trying to target.
So, Letitia, I also have another question I want to ask you. So, I know we're talking about getting those leads in, but of course, we also want to make sure that they're qualified leads, right? Because I know nobody got time to be talking to everybody. So, what are the questions that we can actually ask to determine if that person is qualified to even work with us?
I think the main question is, are you ready to to see a change in your life now. Because a lot of people may be excited about what problem you solve, but they may not need a solution right now. So really, that's the number one main question that I ask on any of my client applications is, do you want to get a result, or do you want to change your business now, or is this something that you're sort of futurescaping for in the future? And it's okay to ask someone, how much are you willing to invest right now? I don't see there any problem with that. Most people are like, oh my God, I don't want to ask sex, and it makes it seem like I'm all about money. Hello, you're not just paying for a solution, you're paying for an experience, right? Yeah, absolutely. How soon are you ready to get started? That's a very important question.
And you know, Letitia, and you said something that was really powerful, and I don't want us to breeze by this. You said, how much are you willing to invest? Some people say, well, how much does it cost? It doesn't cost anything. It's an investment into your future. It's an investment into your mind and into what you're doing. So I really like the fact that you said, how much are you willing to invest, and when are you ready to get started? I like that. That's good, girl.
Thank you. Money is negotiable, and really they're not paying for your program. They're actually paying for the value that they're going to be getting. Right. So really $10,000 is really, when you look at the value, like I made a $7,500 projection for my client, and she's only investing $2,700, but she's looking at the projected amount versus the amount that she's paying for. And I learned that working in retail management for over 15 years, that is not about the price, it's the value that person is getting. And that's why I tell you guys, go back to your offer. Is your offer worth $20K? That's going to make somebody $80K. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's good. That's good.
Absolutely, very good.
So
you know,
yes. So I'll ask. So Letitia, how do you actually build trust in the industry? So you mentioned, okay, I'm getting ready to invest this amount of money. Let's say it's $2,700. Let's say it's $10,000. Whatever it is, how do I build trust with that client to make them comfortable with even and confident? I'll say that more, not really comfortable, because I don't want us to be in our comfort zone. That's the dead zone. But how do I feel as if they are confident? How do I make them confident into purchasing with me during that moment?
You gotta you gotta allow yourself to give your client a contract, because that's the buy-in. If you're telling the client, listen, this is the level of commitment that I want to see from you. I want you to show up every week. I want you to actually be present. I want you to do the work. And now they're buying into their own personal journey. Right there alone is so much trust that builds beyond that. And that you are a woman of integrity. I see so many entrepreneurs that are not, do not display integrity. And that's something that's so important. It's just always have integrity. Absolutely.
That's good. That's good. It sounds as if you're saying that contract sets the expectation with our working relationship and what we're doing. That's right. Good.
That's
okay.
Right.
Wonderful. Velton, I'm sorry. I kind of interrupted you. You said you had a question.
No problem. Because I want to go back a little bit. I want to glaze over this, because you mentioned something earlier about who you're going after. And one of the things that I've noticed is, depending on your business model, there are different areas of social media that are more advantageous than others. If you are looking for corporate customers, obviously, if it's a big corporation, LinkedIn probably carries a little bit more weight than the others. How do you help your customers determine, based on their business model, which area they should focus on?
Well, it has to dive in, which is, what is it that they want to offer, and trying to plug it in to see which platform will work according to their offer. That's something that's very crucial. But here's the thing that I feel about LinkedIn. You could go on LinkedIn every day and still not get anybody to work with you if you don't have a sales process on the back end. I'm not really a huge, this is where you have to be on social media type of person. It's all about, if you do show up on that platform, do you have a conversion plan to get people to spend money with you?
Wow. Listen, here's something that I want to ask of you. You know what? I have all these voices in my head that drive me crazy. But what I want to ask you is, how much information is too much information? Because, a lot of people are trying to struggle with what it is that they need to do, what it is they need to say. They don't know how to position it or how to put it out there in the market space. So how much information is too much? I mean, what is overwhelming, because we have so many things out there, you know, ClickFunnels and MailChimp and all. How much information is too much information?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you have to talk about the what, not the how. You know, a lot of people I had this one client that I just took on, and she said, well, I'm going live every day, but nobody's moving. I said, because you're already given the solution to the problem.
Yeah.
So you're already filling people up and they're leaving with their problem solved. You've got to only just give enough, talk about the what, not the how, you know, and leave people wanting more. And whatever vehicle you use beyond that to get people on your list. I love ClickFunnels. You mentioned that. That's one of my top platforms that I use. That's totally irrelevant if on the front end you're just giving away your best work. And some people tell you to do that. I don't believe in that. I believe you talk about the what, not the how. The how is when they actually inside your offer, and then you go deeper.
Yeah. When you're saying talk about the what, because it seems as if I tell you how to do everything, what do you need to come buy from me for? Like, what's the purpose of you coming to spend or, you know, to invest into what I have for you if I'm already giving you the solution? So that makes sense. That's good. So,
you know, can I ask a question as well? I have a question about the what and the how, because I think a lot of times, even when I've seen people where they get a lot of the what, and then they feel like they need to give the information, and then what I see is people will haul off and go do the what, and they may get it done, but they don't get the right results. And so it's a disservice. I always say that I believe it's a disservice when you try to give that information away for free versus them being able to invest, because people respect what they pay for. You know, what are your opinions on that when people are like, well, you know, I don't want to, you know, try to charge people for everything. I think sometimes, you know, people can just get it for free. What is your opinion on that?
Well, I'm a huge Bible girl, you know what I mean? But what I